has the most power in negotiations? How can you arrive at the best possible solution to a problem? In this fourth Tero Tips video in the Negotiation Myth-Busting series, we'll debunk 3 common myths. This is the fourth video in our Tero Tips Mythbuster series. In this video, we'll debunk 3 myths. We'll look at power in negotiations and mistakes in solution finding. Watch the full series of 5 Tero Tips videos to learn about 14 negotiation myths. Myth number 10. The person with the most authority or money has the most power in any negotiation. Reality? The person with the most power in a negotiation is the one with the most options. It is not the individual in the position of authority with more confidence or greater experience or superior knowledge. If you're trying to sell your home and there are numerous similar homes on the market, the buyer has more power. If you're selling your home and there are few comparable houses available, you are in the more powerful position. The same applies to negotiations around almost everything. When you haven't thoroughly examined your own interests and have a credible plan B, you are more likely to find yourself in a position of less negotiating power. Myth 11. Insist that people offer a solution whenever they raise a problem. Reality? Leaders commonly fall prey to this myth. In coaching employees, they frequently say, "Don't point out a problem without offering at least one possible solution." The skills it takes to identify a problem are not the same skills it takes to solve a problem. The processes are different. If we demand that people arrive with solutions to problems, we're not likely to hear about all the problems. Solution finding is the outcome of a well-handled negotiation. Identifying the problem is only the first step. The next steps benefit most when several people with different perspectives come together to examine both the problem and the interests that will be met with an ideal solution. Myth 12. You need to be clear on what you want before you negotiate. Reality? This myth is related to the previous one. If you wait until you think you found the one right answer, you're at risk of leaving too many good options you may not have considered on the table. You'll find your negotiation outcomes are more favorable if you shift from a mindset of self-centric to one of other person-centric. The toughest thing any of us do as negotiators is see the situation from the other party's perspective. Before you can influence someone's mind, you need to know where that mind is. That's hard to do if you come in with a fixed mindset and one right answer rooted only in your own perspective. It is rarely possible to anticipate everything that is important to the other person. When you rush to decision-making or exclude others from the process, you are missing the opportunity to explore options that you alone might not have come up with. This is the fourth of 5 Tero Tips videos in the Negotiation Myth-Busting series. Tune into the others to debunk all 14 negotiation myths.